Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday for authentic conversations and sharing experiences on the brunch. For entertainment, join our Drive Time crew on Mondays for international and national sport updates. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays on The Drive with The Vibe for entertainment news and celebrity gossip. On Thursdays, entrepreneurship and mentoring. And to get you started for the weekend with top trending songs on the DJ's Vibe every Friday. All this from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy your Saturdays on the Fun Box from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for laughter, relaxation, and family moments. And no, we do not forget the little ones. Bedtime stories at 8 p.m. We measure our success by how we wow our customers and listening audience. Stay tuned, for this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM.
Transfer charges chop off a chunk of what you're sending. With no sonko, you can send money for free with AfriMoney any day, anytime, no matter the amount. Dial *161 *1# now to send money for free with no charges. AfriMoney, no sonko.
We na RC Bank, which will sim couple you dey work out with money na your phone all time.
We na RC Bank, of course, now we get the most efficient and convenient internet banking platform na Salon.
Of course, we na the bank of choice. Now we get the best prepaid card na Salon. Come bank with we.
We na Rokel Bank, with a Visa debit card. You can do your transaction any side of the world inside you take.
We na Master Sabipa digital banking business na Salon.
Na RC Bank, now we get the best low interest rates na Salon.
We na Rokel Bank, we ATM they support careless transaction.
We na Rokel Bank, we dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and Rare.
We na Rokel Bank. With we e-couple, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with me. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, onado ye we na Rokel Bank. We na Agba Pan banking business na Mama Salon.
Okay, I know say Motor Man can talk say Jesus ino ben ever tell Motor Man that himself na God in Pekin. But what in the Bible can say about that? Inside verse 34, Jesus tell them say, so now Jesus they talk na ya. And even tell them what in? For me own part, me, Papa, pick me and send me come na world. So what in make una say I fit ya God when I say me na God in Pekin? So what in you go believe? What in Motor Man say, or what in the Bible say? Kushe, me name na Dan, and this na me program, What in the Bible Say. If you enjoyed this message, I hope say you go watch more episodes them on me Facebook page, What in the Bible Say. And together, we all go grow for learn and for do what in the Bible say.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello, family. Good morning. Kushe, Kabo, Seke, Kaingoma, Imperi, how we all do. Today, I don't know why I'm proud now today. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. By the way, just in case you don't know that they talk, this is no less a person but Lawrence HEDD. They named them Bokupas the Lawrence HEDD, but they be out the first. Lawrence HEDD, aka Emoji Lawrence. Of course, I don't say anything when I hear this voice or anytime when I see this face. It simply means say we can get wonderful discussion. Obviously, today we don't ever talk the same thing to 10. So today, if you say excited like this, I mean, so they can't talk something. We all like for talk about. Well, we're not too like for talk about this, but something they will like for talk about working results to this. And not to me one thing, I am actually blessed to be here with one of the representatives of the most beautiful women ever born in the world. So you yourself go see what they talk about. Just in case you don't know, she's very taken or they come on Facebook or on YouTube for see. You know they move for win now, you have lost already. But anyway, she's here with us. You will can Sabi very, very soon. But for now, we just want to forget the verse of the day and the quote of the week. Just like how we can do. I want to say we can want to start with Papa God. So today your verse of the day, they come out directly. I like the way they come out self because it bring to context exactly what we want for talk about today. So until you go there, you worry. Say, what you go for talk back today? Of course, I'm not saying a live topics that we can talk about. And inside this month of June, what we can do, where we pay attention to parenting and child education. Everything what you need for know about parenting, everything you for know about having a child, raising a child. Now we focus on this month. So just in case you sabi person, we just married. We want for nobody anything there. Somebody will get for married very soon. Feel free. So we verse of the day today come out from Deuteronomy. And it says, God blessed the humans by saying to them, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. Be masters over the fish and over the ocean, over the birds that fly, and everything that crawls on the ground. So this scripture is literally telling us exactly what's in our Papa God in will for we as Motamande. Besides telling us that we're supposed to dominate or rule over the earth, rule over what is flying, rule over what is beneath the waters and all of that, one of the most important things that we're going to be told for do now, he said for be fruitful and multiply. But so whilst we don't meet up some 2-3 issues that we can make it feel like I said, and it's very difficult for do. And I don't think we get an answer today from Muka. This wonderful discussion. And also we quote of the week, where I believe say now a life lesson for me. It's not something I'm taking lightly at all, simply because it's too profound to just neglect. And it says, it's coming from Frederick Douglass, by the way, and it says, it is easy to build strong children than to repair broken men. It's easy to build strong children than to repair broken men. It's very important. Say where you born that picking that blank slate where God they give, where they bless you with. Please do your best for invest the right things that means I am, because it will really, really help you in the future. A lot of picking their way or big people that would see they like today would struggle with very, 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 very tough things there. They say, hey, this pussy lazy, hey, this pussy this, hey, this pussy that. It's not really based on waiting, then just choose for do. We have to check about how, where there is waiting they expose them to very early in their life. So many different dynamics that come into that conversation. But that's not our topic for today. Our topic for today is miscarriages. We want to know why make miscarriage then don't come rampant and common so these days. Waiting at the issue behind them. Well, of course, being a media personality, I am not a gynecologist or I'm not about doctor business, which is why we have the very beautiful woman in the studio. Where I don't say I will talk too much about, the best thing I would do is give you guys the opportunity to be blessed by her presence. So, good morning, ma. How you doing, ma?
Wow, what an introduction. Good morning, Lawrence. How are you?
No, but ma, you ready to talk? I did tell you, I said, don't worry. Just relax. So this is Dr. I feel like I said you're for introduce yourself because a lot of people go and know.
All right. My name is Dr. Frances Amatuwui. Mina obstetrician gynecologist. We basically mean to say Mina doctor for belle woman and woman sickness in general. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, with all of this you experience, because a lot of people then go, I feel like it's not something will go, I understand. Like, why? Why make all the work in this world? You see, na woman they work for. Me, I believe say God make woman there for work for man, but you not woman no more. You want work. Why? Why?
No, God no make woman for work for man. So I'll clarify that in the first.
What's it God make woman?
No, woman work for himself as well. Yeah. But definitely, I mean, obviously, I finished medical school 2009, and I think, say, as with most medical students, they try to figure out, where you go specialize and which you go do. Okay. And me on personal experiences, I end up doing gynecology or obstetrics. I just really explained to you, say, my first pregnancy was a twin pregnancy, and we end up lost one of them babies in days. So it was like that part of my life. And I just say, okay, I think this is where I should be. Yes, for sure.
I'm always humbled by people where they allow the lessons in our life steer them towards purpose. It's very difficult to actually meet people that way go use waiting then struggle with for bring solutions to other people. Then a lot of people then they use that as an example for just throw themselves some kind of pity party and just expect the for sorry for them till then die. But you were able to make that your power, and that's wonderful.
Oh, no, for sure. There's a lesson in everything. I think it's the beauty of us living as human beings. You go through certain things, not to follow, you just say, oh, woe is me. I mean, you can go in all of that, but then how do I help? How do I make a change? How do I make it different for somebody else if I can? Or how do I make sure, say, and I always tell my patients, say, I'm only able to do this kind of work the way how I do it because I don't, I don't wait in, so to speak. Wow. Like the experiences that they've gone through, I've also felt those things. The joys, the highs, and the lows as well of being a woman and being, in the, like going through maternity issues as well, for sure.
Wow. Well, I feel like I said, just in case you're out there and you're listening to me now and sometimes you did look for a doctor for a cancer and cancer and there can never be a better person than somebody we don't go to, which they go to, being honest. So we want to go straight into the conversation. Of course, we get a serious phenomenon. We don't hear all over now the world. In fact, I came to realize that over 50% of pregnancies in the world, and they expect get some amount of possibilities of miscarriages. Some of them they actually end up in miscarriages, and there are so many reasons that way they cause that they for happen. And where would they watch, and especially from we will not get the medical understanding, will be like, okay, I got 9 vex per woman there or waiting. What's happening? Because it's on a rise, it just they increase, and people then go on. So firstly, one know first waiting in medical terms first now miscarriage or how possible for passive miscarriage. And please also remember saying who wants for be in a way we all the both understand. They don't can kill me and not go medical school.
No, we're not going to do that. So in general, what we they say is if you the definition in terms of dating, they change depending on who you date. So we say we lost a pregnancy mostly before 28 weeks. We consider a miscarriage in this part of the world. Okay. In other parts of the world, you could say maybe 20 or 24, depending on which they're able to handle. Okay. When they talk about like the time where we know, say, the medical practitioners, they within decide able to handle a case. Okay. So you can get a miscarriage in the first trimester and in the second trimester, and you would term them as such. So basically, now you lost a pregnancy. Yes.
Okay.
I think that is simple enough.
Wow, when you lost a pregnancy,
yes,
you don't.
Where the belly wastes. Either a bit to say, like, now, if early pregnancy, baby not really formed yet, but in the second trimester, you actually have a baby that's formed. Yeah. And then the pregnancy come out. That can be termed as a miscarriage.
I not mean me over asking
please
questions.
Feel comfortable.
But waiting that trimester because
yes. So say they say the belly day inside 9 months, they say na complete belly. So basically they divide that into 3 parts: the first 3 months, the middle 3 months, the last 3 months. Okay. So now we talk about trimester. So the first 3 months are the first trimester, the second 3 months and the second trimester the last 3 months, na the third trimester, yes.
Okay. So inside the first 3 months, inside the second 3 months, because based on what you say just now,
yes.
You say miscarriage, it kind of like and then you say it happened in the first and second.
Yes.
So it's not possible for get miscarriage in the third.
You know, go tamam as such, yes.
Where do you go tamam then?
So if you lost in the third trimester, now we're viable, most likely
no, from
it's
6 months to 9 months.
Yeah, so most likely, well, 7-ish. Yeah, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's like most likely if the baby die inside, it's a stillbirth. You go call it a stillbirth, not necessarily a miscarriage.
So what's in a stillbirth?
It means to say it don't die inside the belly after age of viability when at 28 weeks.
Okay.
And then obviously maybe you don't know, or maybe you left or feel movements, because obviously we can advise man then within dinner host for letting watch how the baby they move, you know, almost kicks they do.
Wow.
So like if you notice say like dandy door reduce, you can hospital now. You see say you know, then check the baby heartbeat, and then see say the baby no longer gets a heartbeat, then you can say okay, that's it will be intrauterine. Inside the belly and not intrauterine, fetal death. That's what we go tamam. But then we born it's a stillborn, still as in stiff, like you know they move.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is.
So you bring all that talk inside the miscarriage.
I understand because you know say like for women, I know that some of you say once the became die before.
Miscarriage. Yes, I understand.
But it is when
so it date specific for sure.
Okay.
You therefore consider where you are, waiting at the age where that country they able for take care of. And then so it depends on the dates, like how far along the pregnancy don't go. But like you medically tamam as such. But I know in layman's term, as long as the picking come on, you know, cry or what's not, you go tamam as such. But medically speaking, it depends on dating, and that dating they depend on whose part of the world you did, like waiting they're able for take care of as well.
Anyway, I believe say we don't understand small because like me I get a lot of questions.
Of course,
the more the questions that they come.
Yeah.
And with everything that they get about the miscarriages and the dates and stuff, and the trimesters there we say the first 3 months, second 3 months, and the last 3 months. Is there any way for say okay there is a time in which miscarriages they're more predominant inside and different stages?
For sure. Okay. We say most of the miscarriages then go happen inside the first 3 months. We not the first trimester. For different reasons. I don't want to preempt your next question, but for different reasons. But most of the miscarriages then they happen inside our first 3 months and they. So yes, you could say maybe 20% of pregnancies they're in general prone to a miscarriage. But in general also if I let people that know say something and the miscarriage don't even happen. You don't even know if say you get belly. If you talk, I go to the causes.
I they learn, but feel free for go to them.
So because the one common or the prevalent reason of miscarriages now, what we call chromosomal abnormalities. Okay, let's break that down. So woman they meet, you know, so you get the sperm, you know, so you get the egg, and then two things and they get for meat for make picking. Something and they need the meat fine. The egg and the sperm.
Okay.
Now, man, they able for make sperm throughout in life from the time we reach puberty. You see, they talk about 90-year-old and give belly and all that. Man, we get a specific lifespan in terms of reproduction. So it means to say any girl picking where you see from the time we dinner in your mama and belly, that egg then they way don't make. Now the only egg then they get. You need to make new.
You need to make new one. Oh, wow.
So it means to say as time they go on. The environmental changes, whether or not you diet, whether or not just you age, whether or not you lifestyle. Some of their egg then they be as good as they can be before.
Wow.
So they get issues with them building blocks of life then they what we call chromosomes. How then they join? Then okay, sometimes a mistake can happen. Not to anybody's fault. You know what I mean to say? Because I mean, obviously in this line of work, I should say me and my colleagues and they see a lot of couples they were the kind, and then that man they say, now you do so, now you don't make so. It's not like that. Sometimes it's nobody's fault. It's just chance. You need to determine whose egg they come out this month. You have no control over that.
And the woman.
And the woman part.
Because yes. we determine.
No, not determine that. Una determine. Just like way man and woman can date, and then man say, "Me na boy picking on my one." So, like what is about this chromosome? So like we only get what we call XX. Una get XY. So you give me X, now they make girl picking. You give me Y, now they make boy picking. So the determination is on you.
You know, like I say, we determine. We know ourselves. Now we get this thing.
Okay, no, that's true though. In that, no, I understand that part. Now, una they determine if not boy or girl for sure. But I mean, like it's not in your power. That's what I'm now reading. But anyway, back to the topic. Yeah. So, one of the most common things, as I say, now the chromosome, how they two things need to meet, waiting then get inside. Now the one major cause of a miscarriage, especially early miscarriage. But as I say, you don't already get the belly. You didn't know until you actually don't miss your period and you test. So sometimes they mistake then they don't already happen inside. God in your own wisdom, they already decide, say, this need to work. Okay. And you could just probably get your period, the normal time where you get your period. Pass a bit to say, maybe if you bleed a bit more, you say, ooh, let's test. And then if you test, you go see, say, yes, there was a pregnancy, but it come out. Okay. So, yes, I think, say, now the most common things are the chromosomal abnormalities.
Okay. So, and I'll get Boku question for the other causes. No, I get for they ask you that question. And the only thing I know, I get for come back to you a little bit before we go more full-fledged into the different causes is the fact that, yes, we get some things that really happen inside the first trimester. Right. Based on it's, now that's how you're more prone to the miscarriages. Right. But even though you still get chances for loss you picking in the second one,
yes, for
then you still get chances for loss you picking. You still don't call it miscarriage in the last one. Yes. So like waiting at the difference and waiting the cause the difference one day. Like for example, yes, the cause day for all, but how the best way for put the causes for me do I say now if we forget the different trimesters and say waiting might cause now, waiting might cause now. So everybody go for no just in case we say we get people that will get better now they listen. And then we need for no waiting for be cautious about. Okay, so let be clear first. The intention not to avoid because when you say just in case somebody get better right now, the intention not to scare somebody. Right? Yeah, it's just to help them. The for me the focus why I make part of doing this is for let we know say pregnancy. You did do your own part. You left the rest to God. There's no way how you control what's going to happen. Okay. So that's the first thing. Okay. So let's take first trimester. We don't talk about these building blocks, chromosome abnormalities. Something like that you get infection. Something like that if you don't get a history of a previous miscarriage, you're more likely for also get a second one. So then in our first trimester issues. Then we can to maybe second trimester, if you get what we call structural abnormalities. Now, I don't want to make this complicated, but I know all about in a womb. All man sabi for sabi now the cervix. When I day when you say the old open for like born that kind of thing. There. Something like that old they weak. So it means to say second trimester as the baby they grow, it get weight. It means to say something for they down that side they will lock so that way they get weight can come out. Thank you. See, don't talk right. But if the cervix weak, it can open, what we call incompetent. It can open small as the weight they press, then the baby can come out as well. But we womb as well, it gets specific shape. Some people then they will get abnormalities, how their shape go there. And certain shapes then they were not able to hold the baby as it grow. Then they self can make it come out. So if you know somebody will get an kind of abnormal shape, then that's also you try to say like it might be impossible for me before born. I'm not going to use the word impossible. I'm not going to use the word impossible. You see, one of the things then where I can do is do like short videos where I can put out on TikTok or something. One of the one where I go pull sometime soon is we don't talk about preconceptual counseling. The good thing about us as in these modern times is the fact that when you meet man, woman meets man, and then serious and they want for born, you know, just a kind of hospital when I don't get the belly. What's important is that as when I plan for get the belly, you can hospital so certain checks can be done. Yes. Salon.
Now, Danny will advocate
Okay,
for.
yeah, more advocates.
The Danny will advocate for. Because, let's just give example, if I come back to this. It's like, you go don't get the belly, then you can now, one day, say, like, for example, because one of the reasons also for miscarriage, throughout all trimesters, maybe you get underlying condition, like high blood pressure. Like diabetes, ever know. Something like that.
Yeah.
And when we talk about structural abnormalities, say if we don't do a scan for you, we'd already know what's there and be in a better position for counsel you, for how this is going to go. So then I say never. It depends on the kind of structural abnormality where you get. But it's just important that you're armed with the information.
Okay.
As opposed to just finding out, belly then what? Okay, so we come back to, in terms of structure, certain people in there we can get the size of fibroids. And let me say all fibroid, I want to be clear about that. The size of a fibroid, the location of a fibroid. If it is big, we mostly then get tendency for big as the pregnancy they grow, it can press. Now, like you say, the picking they under so something they press can down pana. So it's something like that. So then they again for second trimester, for third trimester, it is a possibility. But like the underlying conditions they were on top, so like sick the way the woman go get. Then they cut across all trimesters. Infection cut across all trimesters. Where you go be lead you to getting a possible miscarriage. I think so. Yeah, that's basically it.
Wow. Okay. I feel like I say I don't learn too much about something where
it is well.
It is well. It's nice say we all the land burdens in there, because at the end of the day, the truth still remains that if you not man, you get for born picking. If you not get for born picking, you get for sabi post with the born picking. If you not sabi post with the born picking, then I don't know whose wall you they live, because you forget brother, you forget sister, you get somebody some way somehow. And
it affects all of us,
for
sure. It not necessarily, one of the things that we don't learn we come from this not country way, or this not society in general, where they say, okay, born picking business, not woman business. And I think part of me doing these kinds of things is just for advocate for the fact that males are also very important. Way campaign something like this. It's not just a woman's thing.
It's not just a woman.
No, yeah.
Well, you make our ask one question.
Go
if I go to that question, not actually related to the conversation. But when they talk about this, so you make a feel for asker. Boy, we they go into I know I'm not going to the gong thing. Anyway, so it's nice. We demand I got thank you, say we all the listen. Mostly in Monday, I don't notice I can call on we show. I believe man and they listen right now. And with the land, the only thing now when me get for ask is I feel like I must touch here because it's important for me we be armed, as you say, with the knowledge rather than it just bust power. Waiting happen, we make the rate of miscarriages then seem for just to add to this level now, because like before we'll be no same miscarriage every day, like going back in 10, 20 years ago. No, going back in 20, 30 years ago. Miscarriages every day. But it wasn't popular. All of a sudden, I don't know what's happening now. People actually they expect now saying, the first day doctor they begin to tell it nowadays. Miscarriage, be careful. Miscarriage, be careful. Like before, nobody saw what's happening.
So the first thing is, I think, we are talking about it more.
Okay.
So mind you, these are all waiting for Salon Society. We go consider taboo subjects.
Okay.
We na something you get now between you, maybe you man and a doctor. Now no more. But maybe women now are feeling a bit more okay for discussing. This happened to me.
Okay.
And not so like for say I for shame, or I for feel bad, or I for blame myself. Now for just say this can be a natural part of life.
Okay.
Not mean to say all belly we get, all first belly for komoto. But if it does happen, it happens. As long as obviously things that we'll talk about later, you make sure as long as you're good, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and then it happens, it's at no fault of yours.
Okay.
So the first thing is the fact that we're open now for discussion.
Okay.
One of the things that were also mentioned, were cut across, is the fact that older women are getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Like more common now. People they either wait longer for start a family, and as I don't mention, the older you are, the more the chances say you get issues with your egg. Yes, and in terms of them building blocks, chromosomal on top, but you can get issues with Andy. Three, the infections. We know in a society who say person they get certain kind of offensive discharge or ulcer in private parts, and then it go be tested and be treated.
Okay.
Most people in I so the first thing they want for do now are gonna pharmacy go buy medicine.
Well, now we
So-
bought meat.
No born meat, but I mean, there's always room for improvement.
I know, I just talk with
And
somebody else
I
out there.
understand,
to
go
talk.
say that we born meat. So why make the pharmacy then day? Because if you now decide, say, you did go pharmacy and go buy the medication, chances are you're probably buying the wrong medication, in the not the right medication for the kind of infection where you get. Two, most likely your partner also, especially for sexually transmitted infections, your partner is supposed for also be treated, not they even bother for go or take the medication. Then here you are, even if you mistake and buy the right thing, you get healed, and then you go back and engage in sexual activity with this
And you
person.
go take more.
Then you get more.
Able.
So with infections, one way not be properly treated because not be properly diagnosed, you they increase the chances of a miscarriage, especially early on in pregnancy. 3, 4, all the underlying conditions they were on talk about. People and they walk around like as walking time bombs, basically. Because so ticking time bombs they're called. Because the idea is we don't know what's in there happen to it. We don't get a culture. They say I forgot hospital for do annual checkup. I get so happy when somebody kind and say, oh, consultation, and then they're like, I say, okay, so it's not the problem. I say, that's another problem. I just can't do checkup. Those things make my day, because then I didn't know say, oh, this person actually sit down and say, let's just go check, see if anything is wrong. Just like for say you walk on the streets and person they tell you say you sugar high. I mean, only if you don't get symptoms, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the underlying conditions, then comorbidities, the what they get, what we know they know what, all of that they increase.
Somebody out there go say, well, not to say,
Not the money.
we not thank you. We don't
I
say
know.
we no one do.
Yes, not the
We
money.
like we say, who that one die careless die? Nobody,
course.
but you
No,
know,
yes,
say,
it's
una price
unfortunate. Yes, that's obviously we not get a national insurance scheme. All of those things we for make it seem like for say person be able to feel comfortable for just walk a inside hospital and can be checked. But I think sometimes, so for all man, we need for just put a bit more priority on we health. Yes, it's expensive. That's for sure. But sometimes we can put emphasis on other things other than we health.
Okay, so let's be realistic here.
Yes.
Yeah? Most of what you say is so very applicable for somebody where you go say, well, you get health insurance,
of course.
or well, I'm gonna say more comfortable for somebody where even go say get per diem. But like looking at certain things in life, and you just know say like for me, we sometimes the basic way me get now I'm business, because the good thing about Radio Fry Fry is the fact that we are the biggest radio network in Sierra Leone, meaning which they talk to right now, they go literally everywhere in the provinces.
Wow.
So more can say I in a village right now. And they tell me, say, after they do frequent checkup, it's wonderful, it's nice. The question now is how they go pull that money there, especially looking at the prices, because I'm okay with the fact that we are talking about this, and yes, we need to pay more attention to we health and all of them saying, but how we get for bring this price down? Because at this point, I feel like I say, if we not bring them price there down, nothing in order for change. We will still they talk there over and over and over again, and that person go sit down watching reality and say, yes, it makes sense, but in real life situation, no, they allow me for work inside hospital every month
Lawrence,
or every year.
You're absolutely correct, and I think say practicing medicine in this part of the world, that are one of the disheartening thing.
Okay.
In that having the idea is one thing, executing it is another thing, and for sure, unfortunate that we're not able to get to everybody that needs to, be seen. I'm not get answer for you. I'm not even get answer for you. This is not a one person thing. I'm not get answer for you for say how do I ensure that person with I don't know whichever village make sure say they're able for checking blood pressure. And I know that our hospitals we try for make sure say certain things are available, but realistically everything you would need for do that checkup then not go be available for free. You will still need for incur some cost. Now, even realistically speaking, even one day we get insurance, some insurance then you dey pay some, I mean, you pay the other balance. So it's not a thing like for say everything is available all the time. So let's be realistic. I think say me role here today now for just say certainly there are certain preventive measures in general that somebody may institute.
I feel like I said that they'll focus go on.
Oh, okay. So what study talk for say, I know all person say, oh, not like a blame game. If a miscarriage happens, so it's this person's fault. No. But certainly we want to let you make sure say you take care of yourself first. You dey reduce what we call the risk factors. If you dey drink rum, if you dey smoke cigarettes, all that and they add to your chances of having a miscarriage. If you overweight and not eat properly.
Waiting you go say in your own terms now overweight, because some people then go say na fat stomach, then our family not overweight standing.
Okay. So I don't want to talk about BMI and body mass because then it will make it complicated. So I know one person just saying a fat somebody. If you get the means and you feel like for saying a fat somebody in your family, please go to a hospital. Let them able for check your weight, then check your height, then tell you say
for your body.
Exactly. I think that will be the best thing for that talk. And then again, and yearly checks, because again, it not mean to say that anybody will get body na your own cholesterol or your fat the high. Some people are then skinny as can be, then self their own cholesterol high. So don't no misunderstand that part back. So the general checks now for everybody, regardless of your body mass.
So you able for be obese and look bump like some man.
No, you able for look big. And it means to say, whether and check your parameters, then they will fit.
Yeah, then you
now, but obviously, being heavy, maybe you could get difficulty with breathing, something like that. And so now we go still advocate that you lose some weight. Maybe you will get difficulty for get pregnant, because if you're big, there's a chance that you prone for that get diabetes, all of those things. Now we will still say, put your body weight down. I just say, let we not go on with this idea, say if person tiny, like are you tiny, so for go check your body fat in terms of your cholesterol level, because it means to say not mean to say pass you heavy overweight for let you go check your cholesterol level. I think that they say, but all kinds of these factors. So I don't talk about smoking, whether na cigarettes or whether na recreational drugs or the jamba or the diso. All lengths and they can affect you.
What about them people that we collect for put the I don't know it's for call life now incense? We already they put that they smoke the room for me smell fine.
So in general, I not read anything yet. We go to me say incense they cause miscarriage. But like certain work way they do, if you walk na usai you exposed to certain environmental toxins, chemicals, then they can prone for let you get a miscarriage. So alcohol, cigarettes, the underlying conditions, the diabetes, the hypertension, all of them, and they were not controlled. Then they also prone for make sure say it controlled before you try for get pregnant. If you overweight, make sure say you don't reduce your body weight before you try for get pregnant. If you get an infection, make sure say you and your partner don't be cured before you try for get pregnant. So all of the incident they are like baseline before you bring in a baby.
You see the way they talk, they make I understand. So like, I don't think a lot of people have been approaching this the right way. Why make I say so? The words that we carefully they choose for use alone they show me say there is a lot of intention behind getting pregnant. You say before you try or get pregnant.
Yes.
Because that is this thing that happens inside now.
Pregnancy.
Yeah, if you like I say all man they get belly by mistake. But Kuma say I not be you see married man say I not be expect CPK. I'm like, what do you expect?
so for sure, I think say as gynecologists then we always advocate for contraception.
Okay.
I did a video 2-3 weeks ago where basically they say, here's the situation. One, one get belly and then decide say I don't want this speaking.
Okay.
Because complications and they, especially if you do repeated abortion, you also, no one gets yourself in a situation where you're not financially able for take care of a child or prepared psychologically for take care of a child. So the best thing now for lay you day on a contraception. Now, they advocate for planned pregnancy because, to be honest with you, I just feel like for say, where your partner say we are ready for a child, you plan. Plan not only how they take care of this speaking money wise, but how will they take care of this speaking psychologically. Because having a newborn is stressful. Raising a child is expensive, sure. So it takes that kind of planning. And I think it's so much better based on the people I've seen when it's planned than when it's not. Because you just want to grab this morning and say, hey, by the way, I don't miss my period. So the playback will start. So you want to make sure say una all two then at the right on the same page.
Page, I mean, that Papa
this page, no, but this page important because you don't want to just spring up no more say, look, I don't miss my period. Although as in he say waiting and he say if you play Ludo, you must pull 6. So if you don't want to pull 6 now, for make sure say you do something, you cover up.
We're having a conversation here I believe it was just last week. I was trying to emphasize on this a bit, and I remember at the side where I really talk about. They say, it look make sense to me. Say you go be married and you don't want to forget speaking yet. And some man can say, well, now based on the fact, say maybe the person a career person or one of there are different reasons why.
So be clear. I mean, I think say in we society you go say most women want a child, but there are some women who do not want a child. But I think say again before getting married, I think where you partner they talk about do you want children or do you not want children? I don't think so that everybody within a salon they say, oh, I forget speaking. There are people who do not want a child. You not meet one yet.
Like person the gap in one picking.
Yes, I have had patients like that.
They don't want.
They don't want.
And it's okay.
You and me for determine if it's okay or not.
I'm sorry, the reason why they ask, it's just like I don't get a lot of people and talk about out of Sierra Leone, but especially religious countries because Sierra Leone is very religious. Just in case somebody don't know, these are one of the most religious countries that you can think about in Africa. But especially in religious countries, you don't find people being willing to get married and not have children. So, most of the time, it can be in a situation.
Of course. Yes, you also get people who've been trying for a long time and maybe work out and then just say, well, this is not for me. You will get that part today. But I'm also saying in this line of work, you do meet people where they say, I don't want for. Now, you're right in that there are some certain people who say, I want to do my school first. I want to accomplish this first. I want to do that and the first. You get those people as well. But as I have described, woman gets specific time span, and I think say for us it's always that feeling like we say, hey, me clock.
So who stands to that time span that they done?
Well, it different for everybody, but we can say
the average
when you reach menopause, it means to say you can no longer get pregnant, right? Most women they get to menopause around 50, but some people earlier in their 40s. If some people earlier, most people going towards 50, or they begin what we call perimenopause, like around, so maybe 40s, you're going to miss 1, 2, 3 period, say they reach to that point, but most women, but I have had patients also where they to 55, they still see them period. Their ovaries then still they intact, like all of that.
So it's not possible for me to reach menopause before 40. At all.
Oh, no. There are certain conditions in which it's possible. Now, some of them are also hereditary. Almost, you might be always when you reach menopause, like you start your period, like there's maybe a 30-year or so lifespan where they say this is not my reproductive age. So that's why you could find out, say, a lot of women who were interested in having a family and having children. A constant thing now we eat. I need for born now. I need for born now. You're not interested. Or if you don't born, you begin there. You don't even care if menopause can the next day. But if you are still interested in having kids, now a constant thing. Amy period come, they ovulate. That kind of feeling.
Okay, so there are certain things that we are been coming and asking people who, and I don't get a lot because to the glory of God, I spent a lot of time around women. Like, me not the only boy picking in my family out of 6.
So you know these things.
6 girl picking, and I'm the only boy picking, and of course my papa and I've been 5. Be there a lot. So most of the woman there I've been spending time with. But there are certain things I remember growing up in the home, hearing. Well, I want to know if, because from today they talk about reasons why or seeing the way they cause the whole miscarriage thing. I don't ever hear certain things that we are not seeing me coming up. Like for example, like you say, hey, you not fine for stress belly woman. You not fine for all the paranormal cases. It can cause them for miscarriage, not true.
So we just say stress on its own. I would say no, not like that. But certainly, we body they work in unison. In that anything within my mind, it also can present physically. Okay. So I don't think say whether or not the partner, whether or not whatever they not the host for me, it is Allah, it is the kind of thing. It is not. I don't think so. There's a causation like this to lead to this, but it definitely they increase the chances. I would say for sure. Because
like so I used to make I bring all of their things that up. I actually was going through some stuff and asking some people, and got me. I like to ask a lot of questions and for help me to understand, especially to like this way, not in me area. So I came to realize that a lot of things that we they say, especially in the African setting, they say, oh, they lead to miscarriage, biologically not profound. Like for example, some man can say, hey, too much sex with the woman, get belly, not fine, go out. No.
That's a myth. Pregnancy, as we all, me and my colleagues, and this pregnancy not so sick. Like you're not ill.
Okay.
Certainly, if you get what we call a threatened abortion, like for say you belay one for commot, but you just a spot where the baby they inside, they're alive, we could advise you maybe stay off sex for a while. Until it don't settle down, the bleeding don't stop. Yes, we do that. But in general, as long as the pregnancy they progress well, you can continue normal sexual relations. So no, certainly we know ever the advocates say stay off sex because it will cause miscarriage. We know they do that.
Someone can say that because some of the partners they're very, very, I would say fierce.
No, I mean, yes.
Energetic.
For sure. So we go still advocate that you're gentle. I mean, you go to watch you, man, say, oh, I have to take time or what's not. It's not like for just you. It's not a fit.
Some man like you want to do surgery now. You want to pull the pikin.
No, then serious. If you want to pull the pikin out, then you don't really want the pikin. I think we just advocate that people then go about their normal lives. We want let women then still go walk. We want let women then still able to feel good with, about themselves when they're pregnant. So we know they stop a lot of things unless there's something underlying. We know they stop it. You do go about your life as normal as before, for sure.
Some other one then I say exercise. I say woman, for move too much, just make some you go see some belly woman say they go to gym. I remember we I be they go college at IPAM, you go see some belly woman they can't class, belly big, so say hey go sit down at us, not fine for the pikin. And they're not true.
So exercise is good for you. I know they say go lift weights. I know they say go do abdominal thing for you, like belly, that kind of thing. But certainly exercise is good for you because as the pregnancy they go, your joints, all the arch, they feel weak. You need for able for move. Anything where you're comfortable for, I don't say anything. Your household chores where you're comfortable for do, you do them. If you want to relax today, AC food, it's also okay for relax today, AC food. But the idea not to follow, we put a blanket statement, say, no do this, no do this. It's a case by case basis as well. And there are women where now like avid gym people and don't use for exercise, don't use for do all that. There, as long as you not get any issues, there's no reason why make for go work on a treadmill, or if na beach you want go work, or like go na you cycle. There's no reason why making
for do. Not is with.
And I was again, there are women who don't use for do that and they will still go do them. But not start something new in the pregnancy. But I also not try for say for exercise inside pregnancy because we they advocate that you maintain a healthy lifestyle not only with your nutrition but also with exercise.
So what about birth control? Because like, of course, some people in the debate say one of the reasons that will make some women them in the later part of their life, they're not even able for conceive now based on the fact that they take birth control. And one of the reasons that we make some women they're not able for get a successful pregnancy now because they don't use birth control.
So last year, right up from the bat, we want to let people they use birth control if you're not ready to have a baby. We don't want to let you get repeated abortions. We don't want that. So we definitely want to let you take birth control.
Yeah.
That being said, different methods they work. We body them different.
Okay.
So like, Lord, just take for example, the implant, the what they call Captain Band. Person go come and say, it make at the spot. Like I don't get my period done, then at the spot after the period. All that person will get any complaint. But you see, if you go to your party, it tell you that this spot, me I don't want time. Person go say, oh, why are they on this kind of pill at the gain weight? If your party tell you that, you will say, no, I don't want time. But then it may not work like that for you. Now, they'll say there are certain methods where you could take the moment you left them, your body they go back to how it was before you even start them.
Okay.
But then there are certain methods where you could take where maybe it could take longer for let it left your system.
Okay.
Again, I make the idea of contraceptive is not of let you just go to a pharmacy and go get something. You're supposed to get a consultation with your doctor because, for example, you get infection in a private area when they put in coil. You get heart disease, liver disease. We don't want to give you anything we get hormones. It's not something we just say, I feel for take this. We get for ask you questions. We get for talk to you before you start anything.
What if the person not get a doctor?
Well, I'm a big fan. There are so many options. Fan. It just waiting I want let we stop for doing that idea of the self-medication. I feel this, I take this. And I understand because now person go probably tell me about cost implications. I get that. But all this now prevention what they talk about. If finally be to say you start with the right thing as opposed to trying for correct a mistake later on. That's my try for say wake and banana.
Wow. This well. Okay. I feel like I'm learning a lot because at this point, but indirectly you don't answer the question, but I really wish you can hit the
go ahead,
hit the nail. So indirectly you try for say even when you use birth control, it not getting no way they affect your chances of having a successful pregnancy someday.
So let we know using contraception need to make a pregnancy not stay. That's a kind of way.
Okay.
And they say certain methods they, for example, the injection. People then go say if they use the injection, it could take before the period come. And obviously, we want to let the period come.
Okay.
Not mean to say you not go ovulate. We mean to say egg not will come out if the period not come.
Okay.
But we want to let the period not come. Let it be to say we create an environment to say a baby go stay.
Okay.
But yes, we want to let people then take contraception when you're not ready to have a baby.
I wish you answer yes or no.
So okay, ask me the question again.
So if you know somebody where don't they take birth control, is there any chance that because of 2 months?
No. There is no chance.
It not go well if your chances of having a successful pregnancy.
No, you supposed for take birth control, but the right one. So that clarify that. People the way they take emergency contraception. That's now the day after pill. That is not for a regular contraception. I think say that's not something I want to clarify.
Okay.
Then thing there so especially where you don't mistake today Wednesday. Today Wednesday. Yeah, you mistake today, you take the after pill. Then you mistake back Friday, then you take them back. Then you mistake back Sunday, you take them back. No, that is not for you. Because then they give you extremely high doses of hormones. You know what I talk? Extremely high doses. That medication, if you know so you get regular sex, if you're on a regular family planning method.
Okay.
That medication, like for say you man they away, they can't just this one day or something like that day, that mistake day, or that one day one I will get sex. That's it now the only reason that they day for.
Okay.
Not so like for say
all
as
day
I say,
mistake.
All day. Thank you.
Made the mistake like at this
What's
point
your
I don't
mistake
make that mistake. I don't make say that mistake again because you say you mistake Wednesday, you mistake Friday.
That's what we can discuss.
You know the shape.
So, but like we not want because the regular contraception when I pill, it give you the chemical in a sustained dose, small. Then they now like high dose you they take. So that could affect you getting pregnant. So as I think that I want to clarify, say no. We want let it be to say people then take the contraception in general, appropriate contraception. Contraception or the ambog you getting pregnant may delay it. For like your body, depending on the method, may delay you getting pregnant, like for like your body gets back. But most of them, the moment you stop, your body they go back to how it was.
May delay it.
Depending on the method.
Not say possible, say it go delay.
Yeah, but in they say they ever get better.
Now, may you need forget doctor. May ask her the right question, you get the right answer. Because if not, that delay will be dangerous. Anyway, but the good thing about this whole thing is that this we don't clear so I go say so lie there. We don't because there are more lies to uncover if I for be very honest. We just get for go quickly on a very short commercial break. When we come back, we go quickly try to uncover the lies that we get more for you to talk about, but still we open the phone lines there when we come back. So you self go able for come into the conversation and maybe you get a question, maybe you get something where you wish you can ask or learn from. Feel free for call. We will tell you the number and all of that day when we come back. Stay tuned to Radio 5 97.1 FM.
Don't go where transfer charges chop off a chunk of what you're sending. With no Sonko, you can send money for free with AfriMoney any day, anytime, no matter the amount. Dial *161*1# now to send money for free with no charges. AfriMoney, no Sonko.
We na RC Bank, with Usim Couple, you dey work out with money na your phone all time.
We na RC Bank. Of course, now we get the most efficient and convenient internet banking platform na Salon.
Of course, we na the bank of choice. Now we get the best prepaid card na Salon. Come bank with we.
We na Rokel Bank. With a Visa debit card, you can do your transaction any side of the world inside you take.
We na Master Sabipa digital banking business na Salon.
Na RC Bank. Now we get the best low interest rates na Salon.
We na Rokel Bank. We ATM they support careless transaction.
We na Rokel Bank. We dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and Rare.
We na Rokel Bank. With we e-couple, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with we. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, on another year, we na Rokel Bank. We na Agba Pan banking business na Mama Salon.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mishcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Kushe, me name na Dan, and this na me program, Wetin the Bible Say. if you enjoyed this message, I hope say you go watch more episodes them on me Facebook page, Wetin the Bible Say. And together, we all go grow for land and for do wetin the Bible say.
Carry me go, carry me go, carry me go. Now the place where you want make a day. Carry me go, carry me go, carry me go. Now the place where you want make a day, another.
More the golden fingers. RFM, what up? Why? Black Leah. King Tennis. It's Salomon, 10 for drop with bad tricks. Remember one thing, war worse than hard shit. What we want for see this country, take a backflip. Ebola, Corona, plenty number, and we don't conquer. War, refugee life, just to be non-suffer. Unity is the key, all that to be non-talker. Time for move forward, not for put a reverse. Plenty sense talk, yes I put on this verse. The way we can act, can make even better than that. Forget tribalism, please give fish a chance. That picking one for go school at ease. Farmer one for go na farm dog in peace. You think say add now? Allah go make the sufferness and poverty just increase. So sit down and calculate, let the positive vibes circulate. This country immaculate, all the great things not even happening. This is the way forward, war not the remedy. You from a different tribe, that not for make you the enemy.
People that we raise come together. This a time for peace alone. Never let no trust bring us under. We got no places to call a home.
It's history, y'all.
Hey, listen no politics, bring us in the furniture. Time for peace alone. Hey, listen no politics, bring us in the furniture. Places to call a home.
Listen, we play a good, una left and make it done game. Support in leadership, let no wait for blame game. Cause war we know once again, now we all go feel the pain. Youth for the maintenance, Salomon's rise again. Watch your neighbor, tell them make you watch your neighbor. Me brother return if you know so you're not prisoner. We for enjoy Salon, we know for day per run. We for make change from vote, party not to buy gun. Look how soldier then die, just for save with democracy. November 26, making a repeat. In a switch we, feds in a switch we. For divide we no fit we. Let's talk but who action the pan and fit we. Before support the president, let we left the point finger. Grabber no good, we no need for cut finger. Cow in LA don't put foot now one trust. If you ain't no one piece, yeah, people go lost. Before enjoy salon, like who spray dragon. Drive the best cars, man. Me na G, me na wagon. No more tribal, me no one know who say you come out. We all know one cause die no they not.
People let we come together. This a time for peace alone. Never let no trust bring us under. We got no places to call a home. Hey, listen no politics, bring us in the furniture. Time for peace alone. Hey, listen no politics, bring us in the furniture. Some places to call a home.
try. Them no reach yet, so you them don't pass. If you them don't pass, party no go bring gas. Message for the young, giving you a don't good mustache. Passport not the show, the tribe you belong. Different attitude go show the child you become. Forget this, but self-defense. Bullet no the big men, that's in the Olimbaya. RPG danger, no prele de Hibaya. 97 people country, Mahenga na Himbaya, Kona Krigi. As a refugee, all the rest we see. Out the country we go begin. Kokododo Sengarina, and we soak the tent. People we chop grass, yes, it's no pretend. Keep your eyes open, friend. Forget about your political connection. You want for stress, you grudge. Pull our money, election. Word. Great peace. This track right here is dedicated to all the gallant soldiers that we lost their lives for country, not for tribe, for country, not for any political party, for country, for all the soldiers that we stand in defense alone.
For so long, Papa do ya we done the pray, so today the time don't come for make you answer. We tire for past being do. Papa, do ya sorry for it? Because we sense na nonsense if we not get you presence. And if we been get drunk, we for don't fet for we self. But we not able, now you capable for pull whip and this kulala. The power you begin and the press. Do ya we need the pen for done? We done the kite. Do ya just make the rain for dumb? Can't help we laugh, so we go rise. Let we not suffer for the one them, where they dwell the country with their hand. We leaders them, please guide them, make them do good things from make we stand. For the land where we love, we sweet alone. Oh, we dey pray for Salon. Oh, Salon. We dey pray for Salon. Oh, Salon. Salon. Where we want talk, then they watch we by the eye. Papa do ya pull we pan shame. Now for put mud pan we case. Lemo, let's come on now we air. Do and for we picking them up. Cause if we been get trained, we for don't fet for we self. But we not able, now you get able for pull we pan this kulala. You begin and the press. Do ya pain for done. We've done the Clyde, hey. Do ya just make the rain for them? Can't help we land, so we go out. May we not suffer for the one them. Where they dwell this country with them hand. We leaders them, please guide them. Make them do good things for make we stand. For the land where we love, we sweet Salome. We don't
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello. Good morning, and welcome once again to the Brunch Show, brought to you courtesy of Radio Fry 97.1 FM. Me, your name now, Lawrence Head, aka MOG Lawrence. Someone can ask what the MOG Lawrence mean. Well, that emoji there, you go search left, so you go find out. And obviously, I'm not here alone. I am here with the wonderful and the beautiful Doctor.
Hello, thanks for the answer.
Doctor, you don't balance it.
Dr. Frances Wuri, yes.
Aha! You don't make like you don't know the details, so she knows a lot about these things. Anyway, so we've been having a wonderful time here learning about miscarriages. Well, not like I say, nice for no but miscarriage, but also nice for no but miscarriage. If you get what I mean. We not like miscarriage in business, but we need for no but time for help or make way for support people them where they're around we, whether it be family, friends, wherever you do. And because of that, and I make we bring this conversation because it's becoming too popular. So based on that, they will want for make people and know but time. We want for make it. Maybe sometimes if yourself out there, just like a Dr. Wuri and I also get some amount of experience in the matter, and yourself want for share you one or two into feel free. The phone lines can open like literally after we get to the quote of the day and the verse of the day and the quote of the week, sorry. Of course, the verse of the day, they come out. Sorry. Yeah. So, the verse of the day actually, they come out from Deuteronomy. And it says, God blessed the humans by saying to them, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it, be masters over the fish in the ocean, the birds that fly, and every living thing that crawls on the earth. The point is how they pay attention to more, that they be fruitful and multiply. We obviously simply means say you get for born pikin, born. So Mark, if you say for born pikin or for just born again people, then no more. I'm sorry, not to just born, just born again. Everybody's supposed for born. According to the land, not to by force.
Not to by force. Not at all.
You have a choice.
If you choose for,
you have a choice. Yeah. So feel free for make that choice there. Like we just me just in case you not be know me middle name na Bounty. I just get for going. I just get for going. So okay. I'm very sorry if you there and you know I'm born and you listen to me. Me are they born. Just like that. I know they keep up for nobody. Then of course we have the quote of the week where they come out from Frederick Douglass and it says, it is easy to build strong children than repair broken men. And I pray say from today we go able for build strong picking. I believe say most of what you don't say from today the show we say 90% of the preventive measures them where you be able for take especially where you can to in this case of miscarriages now before you actually get the belly.
Yeah.
So these days, shall we say, for be one of them people that where they fall into situation pregnancy, plan your pregnancy. See, you say I want get belly. You don't reach them. I want this. I feel like I said now one of the biggest things that we get for left foundation plan strong one today. We will create the room for make we all begin for change small and create the environments them for we self where we go need and create the attitude them, the characters them where we need in forget innately we go help with for them in a better position for not get miscarriage and actually get successful pregnancies there. But feel free for call on the number 088-971-971 for make yourself go able for give you your contribution or maybe ask a question because we get this wonderful, beautiful Master Sabi woman waiting at the studio today and I believe say the question where you go ask me now in for answer. So feel free for call on the number 088-971-971 and make your contribution. And maybe you go get an answer to the question where now why make miscarriage a double these days? Why make? What do you think that the reason make you say miscarriage a double these days? You can feel free again for call on the number 088-971-971. They call us small 088-971-971. Feel free for call on that number there. And just in case you're noting 088-971-971 it simply means 97.1 FM. You get it? Do you get it? So anyway, feel free for call on the number. Of course, this is the biggest radio network in Sierra Leone, Radio Fry. Feel free for reach out to we on the very same number or with other number later on if you want for promote your brand, whatever you have, and you want to get out all over Sierra Leone, it's not the best place this for come. Feel free, yeah? Okay, back into the conversation.
Yes.
So, I would say we try for broke and demystify so lie there. Right. We believe, say, they tell me, say they cause miscarriage for years. Mm-hmm. And some, they will not be able to touch it. Like, for example, we get this one where they can say, where you for them, it cause miscarriage.
For sure. Trauma. If you fall down at your belly, especially early pregnancy, yes, because you say you get the baby, you get the afterbath, things that need for be family implanted, things that need for be family situated. It depends on the kind of trauma, but definitely trauma can cause a miscarriage. So now make we can advise woman you for them more than you also when it's finally you those scan and make sure say all things still there in place. Okay. But some people then after an accident and go come with bleeding. So yes, it's possible.
According to Utik, some research don't prove it says that falling really not the cause miscarriage in specific stages in the belly. Like when you don't reach the second trimester. Of course, the third. Now, the answer you get for be very, very worried. According to what I see, especially.
So again, any kind of trauma, it depends on the level of the trauma.
So trauma itself.
Okay, so why I use the word trauma? You say falling, them. So in English, basically, with the itself.
Wow.
So it depends on how you fall down. Some people when they fall down, they land at the waist. So it means to say maybe you go get pain or whatever, but you don't get nothing for do it. Yeah, we still go advise that you can just do a scan and see what's in the corner. But if you follow, you land so. Regardless
but
of
that person where they watch what's in a so.
Oh, sorry. If you land by your belly.
Thank you.
If you land by your belly, it means to say what we need is yes, follow you come because certain for done and day we're bad enough and hard enough and strong enough. Yes, it affects what's in the going inside. So if I don't know, it's just say that you just sleep no more, so that kind of thing. So it depends on how you fall down and also you land for sure.
Some fall down there, they cause out some fall down there. No, they call that not fall down with your belly. If you get belly, you get it.
Yeah, try not for down.
If you not get them, forget about it. But how you best not for down that way. And also even as we do that, I have for making a member say that we did live on YouTube right now, just in case you want for see we. Feel free. This is an audio-visual radio station. When means like how you they see. Like I hear your voice. I saw you before. See we face them, and I'm not the item by you. Trust me. You don't want to forget the opportunity for see Dr. Woogie and miss out on her. Trust me. Ask your husband. Just ask him. Anyway, so feel free for going on our YouTube page and just type Radio Fry, and you can simply just click on that live feed and be blessed with the beauty that the Lord has made. You know, some things you just have to thank God for it. I tell God, thank you, I don't have beauty though. You know, at least I will for show you to God. I say, God, me wear for fever like this, my children. All of
She's
these
going
things.
to be more beautiful. Don't worry.
Obviously. You know, God allow you for see good things because He want give you good things. Anyway, bringing us back to the conversation. Another thing where Ayegi say they cause miscarriages now, like getting hits on the abdomen. Like for example, you're a man, the first there, it are stupid enough for do that.
Then they come back to trauma. Any kind of force na the belly. You know, we're talking about intimate partner violence. Any kind of force where you apply na the belly can unbog that placenta, that after birth. How it don't lay down inside our womb. The placenta na they supply the baby with all the good things that we need. If you see it left the wall, no problem you don't get. So like obviously when they advise any man for touching a woman in general, but especially not in pregnancy.
Well, then we don't see that true, not to lie. So do your best for make sure
don't do it.
You don't unbog yourself with that. And also you get for remember say some other things and they were fine. So you know be talk about. But I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. According to a thing, I would say scientists don't prove say caffeine also not good for pregnancy and also can cause some miscarriages.
High dose caffeine. I mean, I know that there are certain people who need their coffee fix on a daily basis. So I think in general, we need to try for pull things, you know, from people and where they make them comfortable or where they make them give them a boost in life. But everything should be in moderation. We don't want to let you overdo anything. Everything should be in moderation for sure.
Anything pass month, not fine.
So while I do and small.
So back to and that another thing that they mentioned is also supplements. Any supplements we not to like for example prenatal vitamins. Also, then according to it, then say.
So you actually information.
I do my best. I do my best to do Google a lot of research.
Okay, so here's
from
the
now,
thing.
no, because I can notice say Google get a lot of lies.
We want maybe to say, obviously, if you're planning a pregnancy, you already go down there on a supplement, which is maybe folic acid.
If you're planning one.
If you're planning.
If you need to plan one now.
Well, if you need to plan one, you don't need for the anything per se. But what I mean is, when you plan, remember I tell you, say, before you even do the test, you're already pregnant. Changes already don't even happen before you even get that positive pregnancy test. So certainly, if you know, say you intend for get pregnant, you know, they're on contraceptive, they're on folic acid. Now, the prenatal medication, they give prenatal na the supportive medication for you and your baby. Because even though they try for eat a balanced diet, we certainly know say sometimes they can miss certain important nutrients them. So we they give that prenatal day for let it be to say you they supply your body because as the baby they grow, they take from you. So you constantly need that replacement as you they go on. But I don't think there is anything specifically where I would say don't take. I mean, I don't want if you're not possibly lift iron and they take steroids, but certainly I would say stop. But in general, most of the supplements where they give already they're part of the prenatal. So I'm not going to think say anybody would tell you say a prenatal go cause a miscarriage.
Yeah, that's what.
Because one of the thing is we want lady on a prenatal, it is supports a healthy pregnancy for sure.
Yeah, but what then they say is any other supplement besides the prenatal supplements
so this is why
might
you would talk
be
to your
negative.
Doctor. So if fine again as you're planning a pregnancy, go for the revert Sudan, they quite often
this planning.
So it's planning. As you're planning a pregnancy, if you do on any medication, now that's in you count an hospital. So your doctor go for say, oh, this okay, you can continue this, you cannot continue this. Because even when we talk about underlying conditions. There's certain if you're hypertensive, there's certain medications where you can't, certain medications for high blood pressure where you can't take in pregnancy, we go switch on to another one. Certain medication where if you get diabetes, high blood sugar, where you can't take in pregnancy, we'll switch on to another one. So it's the same thing. So if you do on any medication, supplements or prescribed medication, you can hospital with us so that we can able for watch through and see which one is safe.
Well, humble them. I believe say if you now man and you now man and you serious with anybody and you look for plan a family, these are things that you just can't like
we get
brush
to start
aside.
the conversation. I mean, I think before it's just like people meet, they kind of decide, say they want to start a family, and then or Bella just come up, whichever. Then they meet, then Bella just come up. But I think say now at a point where we need for her get like open conversation. Okay, we want for born. Be speaking now. Almost speaking, we want for born in general. Waiting at the spacing we want in between, and plan towards that because it lessen the stress. I believe when you plan for it and. Obviously, we want them man then they are part of the process. We don't want even the planning, the pregnancy, let just be the woman. We don't want let the antenatal visits then just be the woman. We don't want now you talk about miscarriage. And quite honestly, kudos to the one that really show up for them partners where, in that event they then get a miscarriage. Because I think say as obstetrician, then the one thing we talk about is the fact that this thing not so just a physical ailment. So like for say, me belly the ads, I see blood, I can hospital, then can do procedure or then give me medication. Okay, ultimately I go house. No. There's a huge psychological effect where the day on that woman day. And quite honestly, on most men as well. It just happens say again we day in this society who say, the man's supposed to be strong and for show emotion and for seem like for say you say film. But I feel like for say any couple will plan a pregnancy, as long as you don't get a positive pregnancy test, maybe you even don't do that first scan, you can look forward to having that baby. So I think say part of the conversation also for say, maybe to say these couples, let we understand the psychological effects where a miscarriage will get on a couple as well. Losing a baby is not easy.
With everything you don't say, I'm going to bring this also that I discovered. According to waiting people they don't talk about, like I don't get them from various doctors them were happy to ask this question. And they said in different words actually, but it actually just means this one side I can paraphrase. So one of the profound reasons them where they make miscarriage them don't come on a very serious increase. Besides according to what you don't help me to understand that these people don't be talk bottom better, so we'll not be the know bottom before. But another reason why make it actually don't buckle these days now because most people them where they get belly, they know until they miss them period. And most of the time they don't continue in practice system where actually harmful to the fetus before they notice them by the time they make up it's late.
Yes. Again, why would they say if you actively they look for a pregnancy, you don't stop all the bad things, so to speak, quote unquote. But if you're not, and by mistake, or it just happened unplanned, then it means to say certain things then they will possibly already don't go wrong before you even they can at hospital. So I think that we're saying the same thing. Just the fact that let be to say, hey, if I did smoke last stop, if I did drink rum last stop, if I did do this now, if I get 2, 3, 4, 5 man last stop. I'm just saying you want for me to say you want for me to say you are in that space where you as a woman is ready, but also as a couple who are also prepare for make the necessary sacrifices or able for get pregnant. Now getting pregnant is hard for a lot of people. Not so all man just able for get sex once and no more and get pregnant. So it means to say there should be a commitment for sure.
So if you already don't get the belly and you try your best for prevent a miscarriage, is there anything you can even do?
Making sure so you take your prenatals. Make sure so you incorporate physical activity, some form of exercise. Make sure so you need to drink, you need to smoke. Make sure say if you get underlying conditions, you take them medications and they. Make sure say you come na the antenatal clinic na the day where they give you. Make sure say you understand your body so well that anything where you feel like say I'm not comfortable with this, you go now hospital.
Wow, you fast too. I feel like I said they make sure say
okay. You make sure say they book. All right, okay, let's start on back.
Yeah.
All right. So waiting I want certain miscarriage you can't prevent. Lord gets down the first. But we don't say certain things and they're not within your control.
Okay.
But basically the thing and they were don't talk so now how you they reduce the risks. Okay, so not so all miscarriage you able for prevent. You need for the take you prenatal medication. Certainly where you can join clinic, doctor will give you certain medication where they say take every day.
Okay.
Take your prenatal medication. Incorporate small exercise inside your life. We don't want to just sit on the gain weight. We don't want that day. If you get underlying conditions, the diabetes, the hypertension, whatever it is where you get when an underlying condition where you already really take medication for, please, something in the pregnancy we can make their conditions then they worse. So you get for take your medication, you get for the come in for let we they check and see say the medication still they work for you. You get for practice safe sex because we don't want to let you get certain sexually transmitted infections which can affect that baby and potentially make you get a miscarriage. One of the things in common, as we lecturers always say, common things are common. One of the things in this part of the world where common is malaria. And in pregnancy, we they give preventive medication for let you not get malaria. Because if you get malaria, especially severe malaria, you also they at a risk of a miscarriage.
Gee.
So
this is tough.
Finally it be like for say you do your part, as we say, and you left the rest to God. But those are some of the things that you can do. Eat well, nutrition wise. Make sure say you try forget as much peace within yourself. As I don't say the last time, not so every physical thing is just physical. Some of the psychological things, they also can manifest as a physical something. So we want to say you're at peace and hopefully that woman they go there with support for let to say, because pregnancy is, as I say, tough, not only physically, but, on your mental health. So if finally you get that support today, I feel this way today, somebody there for talk to. Those are all important things.
When they can't come to that part.
Oh, okay.
So, Famble and Muna, thank you for listening to Radio 97.1 FM. I want to make sure I know say we did on the brunch show, and we did talk about miscarriages, and even as we did talk about that inside this month of June, where we did pay attention to parenting and child education, for me you understand more about you picking or understand more about picking them and how to raise them, how to get them, how to prepare for them, what for do, where we go definitely needed for them in different stages of their life. I also want to make say we're not just to open the conversation for make you just hear with the talk. We'll also get an opportunity where you have able for be a part of that conversation there, where we always open the phone lines on the second hour of the program when like right now, and the phone lines already door open and the number for call now 088-971-971. Call them back 088-971-971. Now, reason maker they added to you this opportunity now, also not just about talking about it and us coming to the conclusion together this time. This is one of the opportunities where you could get for make you talk to somebody very, very, I would say, renowned in this part of the practice, in this part of expertise. We don't know about this. If you call after the program, I don't get wait for an answer you. So I'm bringing it very clear to you. Feel free to call us the number 08971-971 and clear you doubts in anything where you need understanding or clarity too. So bringing us back to the conversation, I like the part where you may talk about the psychological part of things, where I feel like I say it's just something that we don't pay attention in the African setting. Not like I say we no want for doa, we just not sabi.
We sabi.
What is the proof say we sabi?
Because
hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good morning. Your name and inside the call from?
I recall. My name Shanko. I recall from Babadori.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So
I recall from Babadori.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Feel free for give you contribution or ask you questions, sir.
Yes, sir. So, it's possible for make me a black, then woman back to black for make you get yellow picking.
All right, so that's not a miscarriage related. But when you say yalla, I wonder if now like albino you talk about or juice, because again I think so I start this conversation I talk about building blocks, chromosomes, certain thing and they where they pass down. So I don't know if not just light skin would they talk about or now like albino, which is a possibility. Yes. which is a possibility.
So if now albino, it's definitely a possibility.
Because they now genes they dey inside, you not get to see them per se. So it's just again chance. Boost to the beat.
Or what about in a situation in which sometimes you're a dark skinned person and the woman also a dark skinned person, but una get, I would say, some of the una family members are actually light skinned.
Because sometimes they genes they skip generations.
Okay.
Like how you watch person, I don't know, like for me, I get papaya, I get my mods. Like I in the but suddenly genes we not sabi them. But like genes can skip generation as well. This hides, na my granny hides. So like that kind of thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like skin. So it's possible if they get lighter skin people in their family, you can skip a generation. But if now albino, they talk about juice. Yes, it's possible.
So just in case you did listen, I should say they listen. You would answer your question. Although not to miscarriage you ask about. But anyway, it's okay. Feel free again for calling number 088-971-971. Any other person out there with a question, especially in relation to miscarriages, please. Especially in relation to what we don't talk about. No go me can't catch you off guard. We can make like I say we know all things. But anyway, back to the conversation. Like this psychological part, you want to say something?
Yes, I think within our society, wherein obviously mostly I think the way camp and bond became business. You just say, oh, this is not woman business. First of all, I think that narrative they get for change because certainly you're a woman make it begin. So it means to say men also are involved. But when they say when a woman, they say when a family loses a pregnancy or a baby, the effect certainly now the woman and they go through the physical thing and instead of psychological thing, as in that feeling of inadequacy, guilt.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hello, good morning. Oh.
Don't lost Sam.
Feel free for call back on the number 088-971-971 and make your contribution or ask you a question. I believe this opportunity is given unto literally all man with the listen to we and make use of them. I wish maybe get more questions for ask.
So let's just do this quiz before the other call. The feeling of guilt, like maybe I do something wrong, maybe I eat something wrong. Maybe God they punish me for something. That guilt where woman then can go through it until it's overwhelming. So it's not a feeling of just for let person say, you not believe God, you only come. You know how me own be turn. It's not that. I think so we need to recognize that particular person they in pain way they go through. Because I say anybody we wants a pregnancy, anybody we gets a positive pregnancy test, you don't look forward. You don't look forward to having a baby. So it acts obviously we go through. But I think Sela will also not neglect the feelings of the partners.
That's true.
Because I think say the most of the man then go team up like, oh, I get for strong for me, woman. I can't show say I feel I can't show emotion. But maybe then self did not even get that outlet there for if I go talk to person and say, I feel this way than that we lost this pregnancy. I think say we for create room for both or able to express themselves for as long as they want for. I get patients the way they commemorate anniversary of I lost this baby this time or I lost this pregnancy this time. And that's okay. I don't think so we for dictate how people grieve. I don't think so for dictate. You know mean say you don't believe God. You know mean say you don't believe say God they give you another one. It means to say I feel this pain right now and it is valid.
In a situation of we go into the psychological part now. A situation that let's say this is a couple now, they don't lost a child. Obviously the woman have to go through most of the physical and psychological trauma. But the people will not go before forgets or just discard. It's just a bad reality that we are trying not to continue in, but we did learn for manage. And that's that. It's just that men don't know how to manage emotions, especially the current generation of men. We don't know how for managing emotions well, and mostly in these seasons are the times that the men will withdraw.
That is also true. I also don't see that. But I don't want to say men no sabi how for manage emotion. I think I want to put a blanket.
Men of about an excuse would they give them?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think certainly the people I see are doing a better job at dealing with their emotions. But I think again we need for create room for make man feel comfortable for breakdown.
Okay.
We need for create room for let man feel the same joy where they get where you can see a newborn baby, and that pain where you go feel where no say me wife don't lost or my partner don't lost this begin. I think so we need for create room for let man feel comfortable for talk water, even if you don't want to talk water to the doctor, but even between in partner where then go back. For let me to say I feel this way. As I say, most of them miscarriages they happen for absolutely no reason.
Okay.
So we're not doing a blame game of, oh, now you fault, now you do this, now you not do that. We're not doing that.
Okay.
But certainly, I think say the psychological effect is for both people. So waiting usually making here is that feeling of people saying, you don't believe God? You only can. Yeah, I believe God. But I still feel this pain. I still be the plan for this begin. And God now get saved by all things for sure. I think say we know because what I've seen is a lot of women and they suffer in silence. You go find out say when they with them family members inside the room, everybody's like, I they do. Okay. Fine. Then when you see person left now do a breakdown. So like because Danny just to show you say when she goes back home she doesn't have an outlet. You know, get posted where they for say, I feel this way, I feel this way. And I'm not lie, sometimes they belly way don't act forget. And you lost her, it even creates more of an impact.
True.
So it's ongoing.
So I would say it is safe to say that the man them for begin for think about how best then they able for organize and prepare themselves towards being there for the woman, no matter how the situation turns out to be. Even as much as you they expect, say, yes, you're going to have a successful child or a successful pregnancy, but a lot of things might happen that are beyond your control as well. And if you know, especially where we know, say, most men, they will say, me not able to do the whole emotional thing. It is one of the reasons why if I even begin for put yourself in a position already where you are ready and prepared to stand with your woman no matter what, because based on what you talk to, the women are suffering, especially having to try to go through that alone most of the time.
So yes, the women way obviously not all, but the woman they will not get that support or get that outlet. Say yes, they're suffering in silence. But I also want to say the man themselves they suffer in silence because as you they say maybe the men they were not able for show. Then they're bottling everything in. And we don't also want that. I mean, because that's also your child. You are also looking forward to, seeing a baby. So I want to let it be like, say, then did they for themselves. Not talking that way. Let it not be one-sided. Certainly, the woman I need to go through more of a physical pain, but I think, say, the psychological trauma is both. It's both. And sometimes they're not even just both. Because thankfully, I've seen, one of the things why I like Bowie culture is the fact that when things are right, people then did it for themselves. Because I see couples the way they come in, there you go see the mama, the mother-in-law, that kind of thing, and they grieve together. And for me, I just watch and say, it's an island. If I know a bit to say, say today I feel this way, I get pussy why they come and say I feel this way. Yeah, that's what
understand. Well, it's very obvious. Emotional support needed. Very, very important. Just in case you're a man out there, I feel like the best place to be when you're approaching a successful pregnancy based on everything that we're hearing, I feel like the best place to be is a place where you both are preparing for whatsoever God will bring, whether it be the good one, whether it be, you don't go fine for, say, you expect the unexpected, especially the negative unexpected, but to a certain extent, just like what you be say, you they arm yourself with the knowledge for prepare you for whatsoever. I feel like that's the natural approach where we all can get self to life. I don't know why Mekuno can get into other things.
Right. You they arm yourself with the right approach. You do everything with within you.
Your means. Left the balance now.
Yeah, you do everything where say they within your means and you left the balance to God. That's the only thing you can do. Because it's difficult to get to a position where you're like, I not be no. Or I not be no say we do this. I not feel no say I we take this kind of medicine or take this kind of thing. It's that's the whole point why I make we discuss planning. And only if you did at that point today where you say you're ready in all the ways that are important, then say, okay, now God will come, I'm ready to deal with it. but also knowing that, again, certain things not there within your control. So you can only do your own part and then left the rest to God.
Okay. So these are all the questions I believe that need to be answered. Like, for example, what would you say are the signs that or symptoms a woman will start feeling or seeing or noticing when a miscarriage is about to?
So for most miscarriage, mostly like abdomen pain na your belly, pain na your back, like cramp, like where you get period pain, you go bleed as in buckle blood or spot. Then they depend on the age of the pregnancy.
Okay.
You go see certain products and they come out, and then you actually go see the tiny baby. If you can't, so then they depend on the amount of blood we don't lost.
Wow.
If you go turn, you go sweat, that kind of thing. So if you not get them symptoms then they, because a kind of miscarriage they where the baby they die inside and you need to get nothing out, like bleed, this, no, as you go in hospital and do scan. So if not done then you will feel like with time the pregnancy symptoms then they go down.
Okay.
So you go feel the body be heavy before, maybe less of that, maybe less of the feel for vomit kind of thing where they get before. So like it depends on the kind of miscarriage where you get, how far along the pregnancy day, all of the incident day, but mostly some sort of pain and mostly some sort of spotting or bleeding.
Okay. In a situation or a case that you are somebody we don't get miscarriage before, when you go see now the best time after the first or the former miscarriage could be the best time for me, you try for conceive again.
Well, it depends on waiting cause the miscarriage.
Okay.
So different things. So for example, there's a condition called molar pregnancy, which just means to say now more of the man in genetic material coming. If I talk on that way, it means to say usually we can say wait 1 year if we try to get pregnant.
Wow.
If like na certain infections, make sure say you don't clear that infection day. You know what I mean? So it depends on waiting the cause the miscarriage. But so I'm telling the way we not get reason, we not get cause. As soon as you feel comfortable, certainly we will let you able for engage in sex and able for try for get pregnant if that's what you want. But you get against some people then with lots of pregnancy, they're like, let's take a break. Let day on something first, let get myself together before I start again. So it's on a case by case basis.
And also, is there any case or is there other sets of people out there or cases out there where you go say actually not preventable in any way when you think about miscarriages?
So now they say certain thing and you can't do anything about. It's just chance. So we go back to the same talk of just say, let me make sure say I plan this pregnancy. All thing where I think say wrong with me right now or not okay with me or my partner, I handle Landy, then I get pregnant. And let's be honest, when they get people that way they go to 8 months, 9 months belly, you can't get heartbeat again. I know some miscarriage. But I just say where you don't do everything right, you reach to that last point now where picking for common. And then something go wrong. So truly we can't have miscarriage. That's the end of the day out of we control.
Okay.
So all we can do is our part. So there are so many miscarriages that are not preventable.
Well, me at this point, I feel like the whole miscarriage thing is
chance.
God no more to look left to, and even with leaving everything to God, I'm going to be very honest here. Having the conversation with you, showing me how important and how timely this thing be, because especially now in this season and generation where a lot of unwanted pregnancy they on the rise, and we get a lot of people then we not financially stable enough for even just think about having a child, even though someone can get married and not prepared. But like being honest, just with everything we're saying here, like the way the country, the economy, there are certain things you start asking yourself, forgetting just let's forget about the financial part, but mostly the people and how I would say psychologically unstable most people are currently, because right now depression, fever like na malaria na salon. If first them been there with malaria na be the secret defend outside. But now it seems like if you should be very honest, almost all man they go through a lot. Almost everybody have too much on their plate. All man they fight for balance and keep head of up waters and all that. And things like this get for come inside. We can add to the thing if you don't go the right way. Like, what would you say to somebody that is like, let's say you're young and you're planning to actually step into having a child now? You're not married, or they work towards what you go say could be the best way with that person they go arm in self, really, because at this point, like me, I know like you don't make I don't see, like I say, I get a lot of preparation for do even before marriage and all the rest.
So the information is the same. You just say person couple with already married and they look forward to having a baby. The first thing I first talk to your doctor. It's always
so
the first thing.
Get family doctor first.
You can forget somebody where you go to and say the man is like, okay, who's kind of sick again in my family? What's me mama get? What's me papa get? You know, who's kind like we go inside with family history. Now for me, the man, which I take any medicine, what's my lifestyle, I exercise, I income, like you get for Tokolande. Now, the woman, how you set your own lifestyle day, waiting at your own family history, any issues they really prevent you from getting pregnant, how long when I don't obviously date together, but how often when they get sex and all of them things and they if we get issues on either side, the first thing is for deal with the issues then you know how for bring Pekin into an unhealthy environment. And certainly, because then like a disaster, but you want to make sure say, I don't control my blood sugar, I don't control my blood, that you don't do all of that and they both sides before una join together now or get a baby. But I don't think so. I hope this is not a scary conversation.
It's not. It shouldn't be.
Because the intention not to let it be a scary conversation. The intention of let it be like for say, you know what to do.
I feel like this is just a way to bring you to caution.
Of course.
And being honest, like with everything you don't say, it will help. We for no say. This talk also, there's a saying we don't hear over and over again from when we're small. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Always is.
And you know, sometimes you can feel say, you can talk in a book knowledge. Just go to college, go Lambo. But there are certain things that you if you get for take a step in life, it's actually wise to know about the step before taking it. Where I feel like I say now one of the things and the way we not can pay attention to. We don't take life seriously.
No,
we don't really take because if we say we take life seriously, there's certain things that before you step into, you will definitely see like, okay, I'm going to be a father. Now, I should learn about being a father. I'm going to be a mother. I should learn about that.
Let me also be frank. Again, there are certain cultural things, which is why I did do stuff like this because the cultural thing is gets the partner, gets the belly, then go hospital. That's what we know. So. Whatever it is, we will figure them out
later.
That's the cultural thing. So now let me change that for say, let the doctor be a part of this planning. Let the hospitals then be a part of this planning. Where we intend forget because we really want let it be to say people not go inside this parenthood blindly. And then be prepared now for complications that may occur. Because, again, complications do occur.
So I'm going to end with this because I feel like this is the most profound question I'm going to ask. And somebody out there need for your aid, which you will say, because I don't even know. But I've been seeing this happening like literally everywhere in Thailand. You would see Pekin get belly, then, or person gets belly. Then in one, it gets 3 doctors that really see about the same belly. Is it safe?
Of course not. Sometimes the people they shop around because maybe they want that person telling them something different. Maybe they have something in their heads where they want for, let out a person voice out one. Sometimes it has to do with costs. Maybe you have to go free or you have to go cheaper. Sometimes you get for do it and day. And then sometimes it's just like trust issues. Because I feel like for say, I always advocate say let person trust the person way it putting health issues into their hand. If finally be to say, I can always say me walls, this story that with me walls, not the consultation, no, it's a lot. But then I take pride in that because it means a person actually trust me for telling me certain things there. would they go on in life, or maybe somebody else not know.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you can't do this person, you don't feel comfortable, you go to the other person. You don't feel comfortable, you go to the other person. So sometimes you're shopping around
pass you comfortable.
for all of. You have to. Where camp and medicine, just like if you find lawyer, you talk about good things, you get for feel comfortable with the person. So I think even when you get a doctor, you get for feel comfortable because you will talk certain things in a way maybe you might not know about as a woman or even as a man. Because I have male patients where they come, their wife knows and they can talk to me.
Oh, wow.
So like that kind of feeling there. So you get for feel comfortable say, I trust this person, say, it's a little small, I'll be honest. Like let you be to say this, they go to the and I talk about me, goes to the and I talk about me. So confidentiality is important. So maybe that's why people are shopping around. But in terms of medicine in general, waiting and not go advise is that you go here, you take medicine, you go here, you take this medicine, go here, that kind of feeling they are not comfortable for that day. But if you need for shop around for find the person where you're comfortable with, please do.
So the moving around, not to forget multiple doctors, and for find the right one.
Yes, but you see, again, we all get different specialty, mind you. So again, if they come to me for gynae issues, it's different. If you can't get some kind of internal medicine, something, I will refer you. So maybe you go get a gynae doctor for gynae issues, an internal medicine doctor for internal medicine. Say you can't get appendix, not to me side, and you probably go send you to a general surgeon. So that's also a possibility where you can find the specialties as well. But in terms of 3 doctors where they do the same work, I think maybe people that do that maybe due to cost or maybe due to comfort levels.
So you know what? To the glory of God, I believe me personally, I don't know for that person, me personally, my life really don't change. Because
I'm happy.
The perspective I see this thing is totally different. Because imagine I had to do a lot of studies about this, and you don't crash most of the lies and you don't help we foresee the truth, and I really am grateful to you for that. Maybe you might have something to say lastly to people before we round up the program.
Yes, I think we can by miscarriage, because that was the topic of the day, even though we don't move around a bit. I think I want to let people not be scared about getting pregnant. The most important thing is doing your own part, engaging with your healthcare provider, making sure you partner on the same page. This is something you both want to do. Una also need for support on yourself on the pregnancy journey, whichever way it turn out. So for me, that's it. Make the hospital you buddy. Let it be like for say you know they self-medicate. Let it be to say you constantly think of the health of you and your baby. That day for me is paramount for sure.
Wow. I saw me say thank you, man. Thank you so much for helping us. Thank you. Say you even choose this kind of career path. Some of we not go there, we go for it, we faint. But God has helped us by bringing you to that place. So we are grateful. And even at that, we want to also say thank you to you, our listeners and our viewers there on YouTube and via the radio station or the radio frequency. This is where we come to an end of today's broadcast. We pray say unadon learn a lot, although as you say, people in this have a call and stuff, but it not be the work. I don't know if I did network or something. As of course, we don't say we're in the rains, so these days it is well. But thank you so much for being a part of the program. So we'll round up today, and stay tuned to Radio Fry 97.1 FM for more music.
Transfer charges chop off a chunk of what you're sending. With no Sonko, you can send money for free with AfriMoney any day, anytime, no matter the amount. Dial *161*1# now to send money for free.
We na RC Bank, with Usim Couple, you dey work out with money na your phone all time.
We na RC Bank. Of course, now we get the most efficient and convenient internet banking platform, Nasalo.
Of course, we na the bank of choice. Now we get the best prepaid card, Nasalo. Come bank with me.
We na Rokel Bank. With a Visa debit card, you can do your transaction any side of the world inside you take.
We na Master Sabipa digital banking business, Nasalo.
Na RC Bank. Now we get the best low interest rates na salon.
We na Rokel Bank, we ATM dey support careless transaction.
We na Rokel Bank, we dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram and Rare.
We na Rokel Bank. With we e-copper, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with we. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, another year, we na Rokel Bank. We na Agba Pan Banking Business na Mama Salon.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mishcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Okay, I know say Motor Man can talk say Jesus been ever tell Motor Man that himself na God in Peking. But what in the Bible can say about that? Inside verse 34, Jesus tell them say, so now Jesus they talk na ya. And even tell them what in? For me own part, me Papa pick me and send me come na world. So what in make una say I fit ya God when I say me na God in Peking? So what in you go believe? What in Motor Man say or what in the Bible say?